Hi ladies, how are you guys doing? I have been meaning to make this video since the weekend, but as you know, did not get around it. So finally, I did get around it, and I actually made notes over the weekend to go over this with you guys, so I get it right. So number one, let me just put this out there. The topic I'm going to talk about is intermittent fasting. And yes, you probably guessed when I said I had something to talk about, especially with women who are struggling to lose a lot of weight and have been probably clean eating or are just jumping into this lifestyle and thinking, hey, how do I make it most effective? So there are a couple of things that, when I researched IF, that's the short form for it, it does wonders for your body because it gives your organs a break. It gives your body a break from the continuous churning that we keep doing by fueling it. See, when you're younger, we all know our metabolism is super high. We can literally eat anything. Like I see my kids, they'll eat like any crap in the world and they do not put on weight. But if we were to do that, we are going to put on weight. We'll get bloated. Who knows what other conditions will happen after that because our machines are getting older. Now, for me personally, I have just tried IF for like literally 4 or 5 days because I wanted to see the effect it has on me. Luckily, I'm not a person who, needs IF to lose weight. I am at a healthy weight, so I am not looking to lose weight. But I like the fact that, you eat within a shorter window so that you're done with food. However, there are days where, I am still going to be extremely hungry because it depends on the workout I did, like a high intense strength training type of workout. That always gets me more hungry. So I know to add more carbs or protein into my diet to make sure I am satisfied. So now let's get to IF. What does IF do for your body? So here are a couple of things that it will help you with. Number one, it definitely changes the function of your cells, genes, and hormones. Your insulin levels will drop and your human growth hormone increases. Cellular repair increases. Your skin's going to start looking better. From the inside, you start healing. And basically, the other big positive outcome of this is weight loss. Now, with IF, yes, you will see weight loss. You will see belly fat. You will see an increase in your metabolism. And it will actually help you burn more calories while you're in this resting phase. Having said that, it does also help with reducing inflammation. It does help with reducing blood pressure, might also help in preventing certain cancers, helps women who have autoimmune diseases also. Because I've heard of many women who say like, I've been eating healthy, I'm a runner, I do this, I do that, I don't know why it isn't working for me. And you know what, there are a couple of things to IF. Number one, you don't do IF by eating the way you are eating right now. As in, if you were eating just a typical Indian meal of dal, roti, chawal, that is not going to help you because you're not getting your nutrients and your body will be in a nutrient deficiency. So you definitely need to eat a healthy diet, which includes a protein, which includes tons of veggies, which includes some carbs and your healthy fats, plus all the micronutrients that you get from Shakeology, adaptogens you get from Shakeology. All those are additional bonus of you getting everything in a bottle versus depending on external sources to get it. Now, the good thing about IF also is it helps with maintaining clarity in your brain. Yes, initially, I know people struggle with it, but if you think about it, if you are done eating and you satisfy your body, you satisfy your mind, it gets into a rhythm, it gets into a habit where you don't have to then, you don't have those cravings or those unnecessary wants to eat. When you are doing IF, you need to focus to get the maximum benefit out of it. Like I mentioned, have a balanced diet, eliminate processed foods, eliminate sugar, all right? I'm not going to say eliminate carbs because you do need carbs to function. If you're working out, you need your carbs. Irrespective, your body needs every food group in order to function. So do not eliminate it. However, if you have 2B mindset, I love 2B mindset for this reason. I'm not a big container based person anymore because I love 2B mindset. It keeps it very simple. And if you were to follow 2B mindset by adding Shakeology and following IF, trust me, you will see results. Now, the rules of 2B mindset are what? They are, you don't eat carbs in the evening. You can definitely have your carbs first thing in the morning or in the afternoon, but your last meal should not have carbs so that your body has enough time to process your food. The other thing is water. Water is key to your success. How many of you are actually drinking half your body weight in ounces water? So that is, if you're 160 pounds, you should be drinking a minimum of 80 ounces. I drink a minimum of as much as I weigh. I don't try and go above it because too much water is also not good for you. If water is a problem for you, try and sip on non-caffeinated herbal teas to keep you going. If you have struggles drinking water, flavor it, guys. There's so many options out there that I've discussed in the past. So these are key important things. Now, calorie counting. That was another thing I want to talk about. So calorie counting, a lot of people come to me and say, I'm calorie counting and I am doing IF. So when you are thinking calorie counting, I mean, think about it. When you are putting your plate together, you know, you could have half protein, 1/4 carb and 1/4 veggies. And I'm like, that's a pretty good plate. But if you look at the calories in that, it's a healthy meal, but it's pretty heavy in calories because you just filled half of it with protein. But if you took a plate where half of it was veggies, 1/4 was protein, and 1/4 was carbs, think about it. The half of the plate filled of veggies is definitely lower in calories. So that is definitely a better plate for weight loss. The other plate is great for putting on muscles or for putting on weight. So you have to think of it that way when you are looking at your plate and you want to be successful at IF. All right. What I saw just by doing it for 3-4 days, day 1, I lost 0 pounds. In fact, I put on a pound. Day 2, I lost 1 pound. Then day 3, I lost another pound. Today, I forgot to check my weight, which is a bummer. But tomorrow I will. But I've just done it a few days just to try it out and see how this works. So one thing I started doing is instead of having my Shakeology right after my workout, now I kind of stall. I wait for another 2 hours before I have my Shakeology. So I literally blend my Shakeology as a frozen smoothie, take it to work so that it's still frozen, because you should consume Shakeology within half an hour in liquid form if it's made. But if it's frozen, it kind of holds the properties. And then by the time I get to work, it's defrosted and then I have my Shakeology. So that's definitely helped me see a drop in my weight. Although I was doing it as an experiment, hoping to guide you on this. I know there are so many people who have done this in the group. I would love for them to talk to it. So how do you do IF? IF can be done, one of the most common method is the 16-8 method. That means you starve, I hate to say starve, you fast for 16 hours and for 8 hours window you can eat. Now when you eat, don't just go crazy eating everything. Have 3 meals, 4 meals max, and that's it. Start with a breakfast, then a lunch, and then dinner. If you're hungry in between, go ahead and have a small snack, but that should satisfy you. After that, you basically fast for another 16 hours and start again the same time, same day. A lot of people break their fast with 2-3 glasses of water or apple cider vinegar. Recently, there's been a craze about celery juice. I haven't personally tried it, but apparently it's good for liver repair. Or for me, I just start with Energize. I drink 16 ounces of water and Energize, and then I start my day. But I don't eat anything then till it's like close to 8:39 when I get to work, so that I will carry it forward. And surprisingly, I'm full all the way till lunch. I'm not hungry for a second snack after my breakfast, and then I just have lunch. So yes, you can do that. If 8-hour window seems very difficult for you to maintain, guys, I would say try it slowly. Like, try with maybe 12-13 hour fast, and the remainder of the hours break up your meals like far apart, and slowly and gradually increase the fasting period by an hour and see how it goes. But the goal should be 16-8. To see results and maintain it, you have to do this continuously and follow clean eating principles, follow whatever you have learned in any of the Beachbody programs. They will help you be successful. And I think it's kind of cool that you don't have to be stressed about what am I going to eat and when. The other crazy things that I found out about IF is there's something called 5-2 rule, which is you basically eat only 5 days of the week and you fast for 2 days. And on those 2 days, you eat a maximum of 500 calories. So that's like too much work for me. I like to have consistency throughout the days so I don't have to think about it. But if you would like, you can do that, like fast maybe Monday, Thursday, but the rest of the days you can eat following clean eating. Not like you'll include alcohol, dessert, and all that on the other days. No, that will mess your results. Some people do eat, stop, eat, which I don't think is a healthy option. They say fast for 24 hours, then eat for a day, then again fast for 24 hours, then eat for a day. I think that kind of puts definitely your body under shock and confusion. My recommendation would be to follow a consistent way of eating. So, I mean, I'm not going to discuss the other two options I found because I think they're ridiculous, but you can do your own research. I know this video is super long. I don't want to take more of your time, but I wanted to definitely discuss that it is beneficial to give IF a shot along with making sure you get all your nutrients in, clean eating, no alcohol, no dessert, reduce your carbs in the evening or your last meal, and give that a shot. I would love to see what the results and what the outcomes are. There are so many resources out there for IF on how you can do it successfully. I'm going to give it a shot and keep trying, because besides that, you know, besides all the health benefits I listed out, it's definitely good to give your organs a break, because we cannot continuously keep working it 24/7. I mean, think about it. If you were working your arms and legs 24/7, how exhausted would you be? You would slow down. The same thing with your machine. Even if you're feeding it good fuel, it does need a break. That's why they say stop eating 4 or 5 hours before you sleep. Start your day with water. It's like these little things do add up. And hopefully this has helped you. I will continually share IF tips with you guys. You guys also, those who are doing it, please share it in the group so that we can all learn from each other. Bye.